What's good, YouTube? Once again, it's the one and only OG Hollywood bringing you the Ferguson Chronicles, where we bring it live from the Dayroom to the streets. And in this case, we bringing it to the backyard. I'm live in the murder work with Mr. Joseph Gatewood, AKA Jojo. Jojo is here to tell his story in the time spent in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. However, but before I get started, I always have to tell you a little bit about me. Did 25 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. 10 years of that was spent on the Ferguson Unit, running up and down those hallways, in and out of those day rooms. However, I met Mr. Jojo on the Hughes Unit, where we spent time. So without further ado, let's tap in with Mr. Gatewood, please. What's good, Joe?
What's up, man?
Oh, man, I just brought you here, man. Like I said, I'm telling the viewers, man, I know what you was doing then versus what you're doing now, right?
Right.
So, go ahead and tell the viewers a little bit about you, where you're from, and what led you to prison, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Side, OG, Ferguson. Well, man, at this time, well, you know what I'm saying, I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, but I was at the same time, when I was doing that, I would take care of business too, you know, get my fight on, you know what I'm saying, whooping laws, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm starting, you know, I grew up in penitentiary, I said, man, all this time I'm doing, man, so I try to do good. So they still wouldn't let go on, so they wouldn't let me go home. So I said, well, I'm gonna do my time my way. So I did my whole 20 years my way, you know what I'm saying? You already know that, Mr. Hollywood. You know, so, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's hard down there now, man. And, you know, I'm 54 years old, you know, I don't want to go down that road no more, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a grown man now. We all, you know, man, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask this, man. So, during your time in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, man, what unit were you sent to?
Oh, I was sent to Ferguson Unit.
And what year was that you sent to the Ferguson Unit?
1993.
So let me ask this, man. So 1993. What was it like for Jojo to get off that bus at the back gate?
So you already know everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, law ain't gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, you're going to a Gladiator Unit, you know what I'm saying? You got to stand your ground, you know what I'm saying? I already had that on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I go, I'm gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? So I go, you know, I go in, you know what I'm saying? I go to close custody. So the dude tell me, say, what you represent? I say, I'm a Crip. He say, your people over there. I say, no, man, I'm my own self, man. You know what I'm saying? So you say, well, you don't say, man, but you're the people. And I say, okay. So they wired some dude up on me. Called me out, right? He thought I was new to the game or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I won't, you know, bow down, you know? So I say, youngster, the dude want to look at you. I said, what you mean? Cause they new wave. I said, what you mean? Look at me. He looking at me now. He talking about on the damn floor. I said, I don't got no problem with that, bro. I said, what's up? I said, where y'all get your scratch at? He said, up on the TV. So you know, I go to him, I take it to him, knock him out. So they see, you know what I'm saying, I'm about that thing, so they ride my, you know, my piece, you know what I'm saying? I said, no, man, you know what I'm saying, I don't need y'all to be riding my, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm me, man. I'm my own self, man, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, I started doing my thing, started getting in trouble, taking tennis shoes, you know what I'm saying, taking commissary. But I'm not paying attention. I'm not one going to sag and stuff. Cause my homie, they write a lot of sixes on me. They say OG, Jojo, I said, yeah, man, we got some I-6 on you, man. For what? They say you took to dude, Jordan. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. So they say, turn around. So I turn around. They lock me up. So I do a 15 day, I get out. So I go back down and handle my business again. So that's when I met you. And then, you know what I'm saying, I said, I'm gonna do good. So when you start kicking and doing that thing, then you already know I ran into Earl. Earl, you know what I'm saying, he had that tough man suit on. say, man, don't get take nothing off my line. I said, who you talking to, bro? He said, I'm talking to you, nigga. I said, you sure right? I said, we can go back and handle this right now. So that's what I told you. I said, Hollywood, it ain't gonna take long. You say, no, Joe, don't do it, man. So I went and handled my business, you know what I'm saying? We squashed that. You know, that's what it was.
So let me ask this, man. So let's talk about, we're gonna switch subjects for a minute, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about what was it like to grow up in Fort Worth?
Man, I grew up hard, man, struggling. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up, we were living in a shotgun house at that time. You know what I'm saying? At that time, when I got a little age, about 12 or 13, I started stealing cars, started doing my thing. So then we started coming with a gang like Bessie Street Players. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So I was afraid when I went to bars on. So all the youngsters looked up to me. So I got the bars on. I was 17 in Gainesville State School, right? So I get out. That's when I catch a aggravated assault on another police officer. His name, right now, I think he retired. His name was Jimmy Ferguson. Okay, I go to penitentiary for him. I did what? 18 months at that time. It was 85, 18 months. And then you know what I'm saying? I got out, man. I wasn't trying to hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying? I think I was grown, man. So I'm doing my business the way I want to do it. I want to listen to my mama. So that's why I was in out to be no bars home penitentiary. Cause I was hard headed, man. Yeah.
So let me ask this, man. So what was it like growing up in Fort Worth as a Crip?
Oh man, it was lovely. You know what I'm saying? I had it my way at that time, cause I was a little older now. I was about 21. You know what I'm saying? I had it my way. Had, you know, jewelry, clothes, cars. I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Until I started, you know what I'm saying? It got out there real bad. The gangbang started getting out there real bad. So that's what happened. So law tried to put a charge on me. Talking about I shot this dude at this club. I said, no, man, no. They said, yeah, you the one. I said, no, it wasn't me, man. So they said, put your hand behind you. Matter of fact, we was at Salmon Shop. It's right on Evans, where all the Crips hang out, right? So I didn't know they had one for my wrist. So about 20 laws come around. I said, we been looking for you, man. Antonio. I said, no, you have? He said, yeah, man, we got you right here. So they tightened me up and said, yeah, attempted murder. So I go to penitentiary. And that's why I got to 20 years. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was Crip crazy, so I had it on my mind. I heard it down there too, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
So when you say you was Crip crazy, go ahead and explain to the viewers what you mean by that when you say you was Crip crazy.
If it wasn't about no Crip, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You out of there with me. You know what I'm saying? I was Crip crazy. No disrespect to the you know what I'm saying, the Bloods. You know, at that time, you know what I'm saying? I was about their life, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was Crip crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So, during your time in prison, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about some of the situations you got into, or shall I say, what was it like when JoJo went in the Dayroom?
Say, man, you know, I'm gonna get my scratch, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Over them Cowboys, you know, at that time, no concern about them Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? I was on that dance floor with them, you know what I'm saying? I love them Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me no disrespect to the other hometown. It was about $1.04 with me, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was with me. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let me ask this, man. So, when you was in prison, right?
Uh-huh.
Did anybody, as far as from your Crip set, did they fall up under you? And if so, what was they duties in prison up under you?
Oh, they're my little homies until I, you know what I'm saying? Only way, you know what I'm saying? You don't throw your flag when you hang your flag up. Just say I'm OG, right? So I'm gonna hang my flag up. but I'm gonna give my my OG rank to my little homie, sister. So we vote on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sir. So he the big guy now. You know, I don't step back. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
See, during your time being Crip crazy, right? For me and the viewers, cause I wasn't around Jojo at the time. Like I said, I met Jojo later on down the line, right? If you don't mind, would you tell the viewers some of those guys that became OGs after you put them down?
Well, only one I put down when I was out here before I left in '92, it was my little homie named Lil Craig. You know what I'm saying? At that time, it was wild out here. Say like, I'm from the south side, right? So up there, like from Morningside on back to Berry, that's called the top. Now down one front, they called the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was. But now they changed it up to Ag Land and Hoover Land. You know what I'm saying? There never was no Ag Land, Hoover Land. That's the side. All that side. You know what I'm saying? So when my little homie, you know, he went home 4 times on me. And and when he came back, I said, say, look, Craig, man, y'all out there, man, y'all ain't putting the right, man. Y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't cripping right, man. Y'all shooting each other. I said, man, who the OGs out there, man? So I said, man, how you gonna be OG? Where he putting the work at? He was about 2 years old when I was out there. So how he's OG? So when I came home, I straightened that out. You know what I'm saying? I let him know, say, man, this my hood, man. I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, they told you about me. I'm OG Lil Joe's outside. So, oh yeah, we heard about you, man. Say, man, all that Hoover Land, that's out, man. You know, it's the side. And it's what it's gonna be. So I got it right out there, you know what I'm saying? So the youngsters down where I'm from, they respect me, you know what I'm saying? Call me big homie, OG, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Well, the rest of them, you know, I don't fool with.
So let me ask this, man. So before we did this interview, I spoke with Suge, right? And he spoke very highly of you.
Right.
So what is the relationship between you and Suge?
Man, Suge, that's my little brother, man. You hear me? I met Suge, matter of fact, at a football game. He was going to Trimmer Tech. You know what I'm saying? I was out of school. We had a little posse there. It was me, Dad, Donnell, a couple more, you know what I'm saying? So we get into was Como dudes, right? So Suge, you know, he been looking up to me ever since we was little, right? So Suge, he got out there with me. Suge got his paper. And ever since me and him hooked up like brothers, you know what I'm saying? And we called chain together, went to Ferguson together. Cause we chained up together. I think I had 20, he had 20 years. And then I went to close custody, he went to D. So he was over there handling his business over there on that side. I was down on close custody, handling my business. Me and my homeboy, Big Richard, Sway Way, you know what I'm saying? Coco, yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? That's what. And he got shipped, and that's when we got shipped. They moved close custody to Turtle Unit. We opened Turtle up in '94. That was shit. Cofield, Beto One, and 2 more units. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, we got into it like, you know, at that time, like say Cofield go hard in Ferguson. Ferguson go hard, you know what I'm saying? They had that going on at that time. So we smashed it. Ferguson, we smashed everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. On the record yard, they let us get our paper and everything. And it was back then, there was respect with the laws. But now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is now.
So let me ask this, man. So during your stay in prison, right? You seen it switch from physical to mental, right?
Right.
In other words, as you went on to do your time, you seen the violence leave out of prison, right?
Exactly.
So can you explain to me, from your perspective, how that was during your time in prison?
Okay. Just say Okay, but we get word on you that you false flag and you ain't no Crip. So we whoop you and make you catch that bus. So, but now, for that, when I was getting out, it changed up like that. Just say you right this dude, mama say send some money. That's extortion. You go to SEG for that. Or you and this dude have a fight and you draw fluid from it. He can file charges on you now. You know, penalty, you know, it flipped. It ain't like when me and you to Hollywood. It don't flip, man. It got soft, and then you got Crips going, safekeeping, Bloods going safekeeping to be with them homosexuals. You know how it go, man. Yeah, so you know, I got out the way and came. You know what I'm saying? And been doing good ever since, man.
So let me ask this, man. So you've been in society for a long time now, right?
Right.
Let's talk about some of the things that JoJo struggled with after he was released from prison after doing 20 years.
Thank the Lord for letting, you know what I'm saying? I thank the Lord for letting me live because, you know, I caused Rose's liver, almost died twice. I was 215, I got down to 139. And I ain't know my, you know what I'm saying? I woke up one Sunday, me and my wife, I started drinking. When I woke up, my leg was swollen, my stomach got big, right? So I kept fainting stuff. So my wife called the ambulance. So they ran checks on me and they say, oh, he got corrosive liver. So man, if I eat salt, anything, man, you know, whatever, I go get fluid pumped out my stomach by the way like I pump 8 liters of fluid out my stomach, man. And then my wife, you know what I'm saying, she works for the post office. She won't give me a liver transplant, but I beat it because I stopped drinking. And my liver doctor said I'm the first one that ever did that. So ever since that, I've been drinking in 6 years now. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy about that, you know what I'm saying, I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying, I got a good wife, you know what I'm saying, take care of my kids, my family, and stay out of the way, man.
So, let's talk about some of the things that, man, that, as far as the neighborhood, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you see that's happening in the neighborhood, from your opinion, that can be done better?
Good leadership, good guidance, you know what I'm saying? Go around the community, you know what I'm saying, encourage the little kids out, you know what I'm saying, picnics to the park, you know what I'm saying? Show them how, you know what I'm saying, how it's supposed to go. Started, you know what I'm saying, destroying them, and, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what I plan, that's what I do. Try to, you know what I'm saying, show my love to the kids, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you only show so far, because sometimes they go out one after the other. So I try to do my best.
So let me ask this, man. So during your time in society, right?
Uh-huh.
And just like you said, man, you know, you caused cirrhosis of the liver, man, and you gave thanks to God, man, for keeping you here, right?
Right.
Let's talk about some of those things from a mental standpoint that you brought back from prison, man, that you use in your everyday life.
I stay, you know what I'm saying, I stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You know how I had a bad temper. You know, I worked on my temper, you know what I'm saying, because when I first got out, me and my wife would get into it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I learned how to work on my temper, control my anger, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I've been doing the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't work on yourself, ain't nobody working for you, you're going to end up dead or back in that penitentiary. So I work on myself, make sure my wife and my kids are all right.
So let me ask this, man. So from a gangbanger perspective, right? When do you say, or what age, right, should a gangbanger pass the torch?
Well, I'll say around 31, 32. So, because growing up as, you know what I'm saying, they say as you know what I'm saying, as a Crip or Blood, you should already know the rules, you know what I'm saying? So you should not have to do none of that. You should pass that on down, you know what I'm saying? Start your family. If you already got one, you know what I'm saying? Stay with your family and go around and still show your homeboy love. You know, shake their hand, drink a couple of beer with them, and move and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna show your love to your homeboy, to your hood, you know what I'm saying?
So, let me ask this, man, because I've been trying to understand for a long time, right? Because I'm not a gangbanger, and I don't know the structure of the gangbanging, right?
Right.
But being as though you're an OG, so I'm gonna take advantage of this while you're in front of me to ask you this, right? Why was certain groups established in the first place, whether to be against each other or whether to be with each other? If you don't mind explaining that to me.
The Crips and Blood?
Yeah.
Because they had a structure like Blood think they're more gangster than the Crips. You know what I'm saying? Which it ain't. Both of y'all equals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all OG, who y'all OG was, you know what I'm saying? They didn't give y'all the knowledge. They didn't tell you what Crip stand for, or who started Crip in what year. You go ask the youngs right now, what year did Crip started? You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you that. Because it started in 1965 on the Watts Ride. You know what I'm saying? And Tuka Williams and Raymond Washington, you had the East Side Crips and the South Side Crips, right? Raymond Washington and Tuka, they're the main, you know what I'm saying, the main strongest as you know, the Crips, so they branched off. You know what I'm saying? That was a Crip stand for. It come from a Crip. You know what I'm saying? That's what Crip stand for. So at that time, they were bumping Raymond Washington and Tuka at high school. They were bad. They were good with their hands and everything. They were big, and them girls were loving them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it started. You know what I'm saying? But people don't realize that Tuka got killed for what Raymond did. This was 84 when Raymond killed that 7-Eleven clerk, but they blame it on Tuka Williams. Cause you know what I'm saying? Why they blame it on Tuka? Because Raymond Washington got killed. So they know both of them was, you know what I'm saying, so they put it on him. That's how it was. It's structured. You know what I'm saying? Just like it is now. You know what I'm saying? You got right now, man. When I left the world, man, it wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I did 20 years. All my homeboys come and tell me what happened. It's still going on right now. You see it every day.
Yeah. On
TV every day. Nonsense stuff. Stuff like, yeah.
So do you see any? Does it make any sense for one man to kill the next man? When should that action take place?
Man, I should have stopped. I should have stopped a long time ago, man. Back around and see. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you, Mr. Hollywood. Okay, Crip the start. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the brand, which you know what I'm saying. People don't know who brought California dude down here. Is Boo Nose. He's the first one. This was right 84. He brought Boo Nose. He brought Crip down here to Fort Worth. So, but they were staying in Como. Okay, so they started branching out. He brought Bloods and Crip, cause E-Mac, he was a Crip. Charlie Chan was a Blood. He had to stop 6 soul down over here. Then you had, you know what I'm saying, they were branching out. So that's how that, cause in the project, it was called K-Line Posse. It wasn't called no Blood at that time. This was around in 1990, K-Line Posse. So Crip started up here until around 88 in Fort Worth and Dallas. 88. Yeah.
So let me ask this, Joe. So man, anybody that came up under you, right? Before you initiated them as being a Crip, how would you educate them as far as the Cripping part?
Well, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? First, I see what you, if you bust that pistol. Cause you know, I'm gonna carry you out and say, man, you see him over there? Yeah, go handle your business. You know what I'm saying? They let me know if you love this Crip or you just want to just be in something. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got to do something to put in work to let them know that you know what I'm saying, you about that life. If you would say you bump it, and you haven't did nothing, no, man. Cause we already know what you do. You break up under pressure. Yeah, man. That's what you do. You already got to knowledge your homies. You know what I'm saying? Say don't do it like this. That's how I go, man. Say, man, so. You can't go around like and see, but you know what I'm saying? I don't tell these dudes nothing because they're young and they're hard-headed. See, what they'll realize, Crips don't lock seeds with Crips. See, they don't know nothing about that. That's disrespectful. Cause why you locking seeds with each other? You supposed to lock seeds with your set. You know what I'm saying? You throw the G sign up, let them know. You know what I'm saying? It's gangster. You know what I'm saying? They acknowledge you what you is. You know what I'm saying? But you lock a seed with the other Crips. No, that's discipline. That's discipline.
So let me ask this, man. So, you know, because when people see young gangbangers, right, versus the OG gangbangers, right, they see a difference,
right,
from then till now. What make it so different?
Because you know what I'm saying. They say they been on you. They know how you dress. You're gonna be loped out every time they see you. You're gonna be flannel down, shut down, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trench coat on, whatever. And he gonna pay attention. That nigga must be an OG. Yeah. And then once he start watching, he gonna get the knowledge. Gonna say, he gonna hear one of your homies say, "They got OG." Yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Stop right there. See, he gonna try to get with you, jump the other side, tracks. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2. It's about what hood you grow up in. Really, it ain't about okay. If you want to be a blood, you from Southside, you go over there, but you ain't back allowed over here no more. You know what I'm saying? Cause you would have got put down with your hood, but you went somewhere else. So you know you the trailer, so you are illness. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. But first and foremost, before I go in, any more questions, man, I have to let the viewers know, man, that this interview is only for educational purposes.
Right.
Because we just want to shed light on what Crips and Blood was established for. And like I said, the Ferguson Chronicle, man, we do nothing but keep it 100, and most of all, we keep it 110. However, this is a positive platform where we spread nothing but positivity, right? And like I said, the reason why I brought you here, man, because your knowledge of a lot of things is needed, and people need to hear that, right? Because we have so many brothers that's dying in the streets, right? And I just wanted to bring you here to shed some light on that, man, so the viewers can just have a glimpse of what you think about what's going on in the society today. That's the reason why we're here in the murder world. So let me ask this, man. So you hear a lot of people try to figure out where did that name come from? Where did that name come from?
Well, Crippin?
No, murder word.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, it started murder work in 1989. Okay, you know Spencer Furlong, right? Okay, he started from a little small, like a little flower, little shop thing, right? And it was gangbang going on, say man, every night. It was 5 or 6 killers a night. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, we were doing forward. We were doing all the killings, right? So we was on Peter Jennings, and that's where that name came from, the murder word. Cause we had more killers in Fort Worth than in the city it was at that time. But now, you know what I'm saying, it don't went on to, it don't went down to, from San Antonio, now it's at Houston. You know what I'm saying? Same thing was going on back in here in 1990, it was going on right now. And no different. What was going on in 1990 is going on right now, every day.
So let me ask this, man. So what is JoJo key to success on staying free?
Man, you know what I'm saying? For one thing, you know what I'm saying? I thank the Lord for, you know what I'm saying, let me breathe every day. And I know how to, you know, keep myself out of, you know, running into trouble, because I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm a grown man now. I know how to present myself and talk to a man with respect. Me talk to me with respect. I'm gonna show him the same respect. But you know, Hollywood, you know how I go. When niggas talk crazy to you, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna talk crazy back to you. And that's what it is. But you know what I'm saying, I try to get in that kind of lifestyle no more, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just, you know what I'm saying, speak and keep on going, you know what I'm saying, with my wife and do my thing, man, you know what I'm saying? If some of my homies come see me, fuck with me or something, you know what I'm saying, I go out there and kick him and smoke a joint with him, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me going out with him and carrying guns and stuff like that, nah, I ain't with that lifestyle no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go back down and do no more time.
So let me ask this, man. So as we heard today, man, in Fort Worth, Texas, right? What are some of the things that you value in your life that you never want taken away, and some of the things that you don't take for granted no more?
For one thing, I don't take for granted, you know what I'm saying, my family for one thing, you know what I'm saying, and other things, you know what I'm saying, if I'm like this, if it don't got no, you know, do with my family, you know what I'm saying, my family, I'm talking about all my people, you know what I'm saying, I'm good. But you know what I'm saying, my family don't go out look for no job, so you know what I'm saying, I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes my son, he get over about it, you know what I'm saying? And I had to get on his ass. You know, but as far as that, man, you know what I'm saying? I just live my life, you know what I'm saying? Do what I got to do, man, and live day for day.
So, if a man is going down the same road that JoJo was going down, that landed him in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, where he served 20 years of his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
To help turn that around, right? What advice would you give that person?
I tell him to say, man, say, brother, you know what I'm saying, I hope you can listen to me. You know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you. Say, man, I've been down that road. You know what I'm saying? I did 20 years, day for day. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like it was your family, you know what I'm saying, be down with you. You know what I'm saying? Because your family getting old, you ain't no telling when your parents might die. And you down there, you got life sentence, and you got to live off the land, man. You got to do what you got to do. So I tell them, say, man, try to get your job, man, and you know what I'm saying? Focus on, you know, your job and stay out of trouble, man. And that's all I can give them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to go to penitentiary, man, because I've been 3 times. And I'm giving you advice, man, please don't do it. That's all I can do. If he decide to do it, you know what I'm saying, that's on him. I don't shout my shot.
Once again, people realize stories where nothing is scripted, where we bring it to you live at the Ferguson Chronicle, man. And today we have OG JoJo on camera, man, giving his insight on the culture. So, JoJo, like I do with everybody else that comes on, man, I always let them close the show on their note, and most of all, I always let them show respect for those that have been a positive influence on their life and that help them change their life and turn it around to where they'll stay as a free man until they depart this earth. However, before we get to that, man, I want to ask this, man, how important was it for you to come on the Ferguson Chronicle and tell your story?
Man, I loved it, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I would love to with you, brother, you know what I'm saying, and you doing positive things, and I don't mind come sharing my, you know what I'm saying, my story, my life with you. You know what I'm saying, we don't time together, you know me and I know you. I know you're a good brother, man.
So, at this time, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. Much respect, much love to you. And I've seen you progress from the man you used to be to the man you are now. And I'd much rather know the man you are now versus the man back then when I first met you, man. So, with that being said, man, go ahead and show your appreciation and salute to whomever you feel the need to be saluted to at this time.
So, man, I salute to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Fathers, kids, nieces, nephews, you know what I'm saying? Say, man, for y'all, man, please do me a favor, man. Stay focused, man. And the ones in school, stay in school, man, and get your education. And help your parents, man. And mind your parents, man. And don't be talking back to your parents. Please do that for me. Much love. I'm out here.